What's going on, guys? Irkson here. Today we will be spectating ErksomeApe48107. I'm just going to call him Ape from here on out. He's in an M50 battle rating 6.7, rank 4. His team consists of USA, Japan, and Italy, and the other team has Germany, Russia, and Sweden. And he's playing domination in the Frozen Pass. These videos are to help you guys out by providing a hindsight point of view. Hopefully this shows you what works and what doesn't work. So, Ape is coming off the westernmost spawn point, looking to push up into the alpha cap. He is in an M50. It is a tank destroyer, and it is great for destroying tanks, but definitely not uh, a tank you would take for head-on engagements. It's more of like a little silly rat tank. This is I mean, it's an absolute monster if you know how to flank and know how to find the right spots. But looks like he's looking to push directly up into Alpha, and it looks like there's two light tanks on the other enemy team that are coming up, PPV 501 and a PT 76 Bravo, that are coming up from the team to be able to push on to the alpha cap. There's also a medium tank behind them, actually heavy tank. The VK, it looks like medium. Yeah, it's a VK 3002M, which is a medium tank. Looks like the other team has already gotten to that spot. And now Ape does have some tanks behind him, some support behind him, but I would definitely wait until they come up, especially since it looks like the other team is already dropping artillery to be able to block off that engagement. And oh, both tanks right there. Both tanks right there. Gotten the first kill. VK coming up. Gotten that second kill. Now the PVV 501 is right there. Took out the track and a little bit of the vehicle. It looks like he still had to reload, but unfortunately the turret on this tank isn't able to fully turn left and right. You're kind of limited to a certain amount. I don't know the exact limitations, but it is limited to your left and right. So unfortunate for that. But he would have been able to probably get that third kill. But I mean, good first couple kills on him at least, to be able to react fast enough. And especially because with that tank, you are. I don't know if he's coming back. There he is, T92. Especially with the tank that you get 6 shots and then it is a pretty long reload. But it looks like he's coming in at T92. And yeah, T92, there's a light tank now. Honestly, I love the 7.0 battle rating for the Americans. I love this BR. I can actually do very well in this BR. I think it's a good combination of light to heavy tanks at this BR. You have an M26 also at your disposal if it is available or if it is under his lineup. But alas, it looks like he is pushing back up into the alpha cap. It looks like that 501 is the only one there from the other enemy team. So if these now if knowing that your team is right here, he could easily flank to the opposite side of that hill, rather than trying to peek with both of the people that are up here with the M26, with both M26s essentially. Now both could push forward after he's taken that shot. You gotta kind of play with your teammate, even if you aren't directly communicating with them. You kind of gotta realize that if you're able to take that shot, there you go. M26A1 is able to finally take out that 501. However, there is a Tiger that is coming up from the opposite side that may look to block him off. Hopefully he's able to kind of get into a position to be able to, and it looks like that Tiger one is already steady waiting right there. You got to be careful with that. He could drop some artillery just to kind of give him a distraction, but it looks like if these guys aren't paying attention, they're definitely going to be a hit. It does look like he is pinged the Tiger one by Ape, and hopefully so they know that he's there. Somebody dropped artillery, like I said, on him. So this is just a game of peeking and using your teammates as bait. The moment that Tiger takes one of the shots, one of these guys, there we go, push forward, push forward, push forward. Everybody push forward. That Tiger one has retreated, however. So now it looks like though that the Tiger one is going defensive and his team with the other two individuals are going offensive on this one. And that's kind of what happens is, I mean, if you're able to push that Tiger, go ahead and actually push it. Yeah, shoot. Like they're oh my lord, what the heck was that? Plane just came in the tunnel and dropped the bomb. Didn't drop it directly on them, but an absolute I I gotta give that respect to be able to go through that tunnel and drop a bomb, but I mean, unfortunately for the playing guy, wasn't able to get a good drop on it where he was able to get these kills. But just I mean, just the fact that he made it through, absolutely outstanding. Now they're struggling to fight with this tiger, not really hitting the spots that are able to completely one shot this tiger. But it should be able to be right here. There it is. Finally was able to get the crew knocked out. Now, so his teammates are capping the alpha cap, and also they've completely capped it. However, it looks like Bravo and Charlie are completely on the opposite sides. Uh, what's going on, guys? Hurricane here. Just wanted to take a quick break from the video. I appreciate you guys subscribing and watching these videos, liking and commenting as well. My goal is to improve the video quality from 1080p to all the way to 4K. I want to be able to justify getting better equipment, so I am reaching 1,000 subscribers. If you guys are able to help me out with that, subscribing if you can, sharing it with your friends, and commenting and liking. All these videos are free. I don't charge for anything, and I don't charge for you able to spectate your video to post it on here and give you guys also some shout outs as well. So everything is appreciated, and back to the game. On the other teams, they got those caps already. Uh Urine Truth is coming back into Tiger E. Tank Destroyer over here on his left. And I mean, now that you're up here, I would be kind of ratty. Definitely be ratty and start to pick people off as they come out, because you do have the high ground and you are able to kind of go and use your depression to kind of push through with these guys. Pecan right there, that's a dangerous cookie. And a couple other vehicles. It looks like, I mean, it's just a sea of red essentially that's coming out right here. Pecan, he's losing the high ground right here. Unfortunately for him, though, the Pecan doesn't seem to have the depression to be able to get anything past that. It does look like they were able to immobilize them, but taking out the transmission and taking out a couple other crew members on the right side. Now you just got to take out the crew members on the left side. Looks like he did hit the barrel, but they're kind of struggling just to kill this guy. But yeah, you got to I push back up onto the hill, get a better angle, or at least move to a different angle, because they're, I mean, struggling with just killing the Pecan. IS2 on the bottom left. Tiger Tube, T-34. You have all these guys that are coming up right here. It's a sea of red right here. ZSU, that's dangerous. Absolutely dangerous. Got to be careful with that one, and got to make sure that you get that first shot off. Beautiful crew knocked out. IS2 still down there though, so hopefully he's able to get that kill. Oh, IS2 to your right. Yeah, there he goes. He finally sees him. Take him out. That is, don't want to be hitting, and you got to know the weak points on this. This is definitely not a good look for him. That's not going to be the weak point. IS2 is going to have all the time in the world to be able to take that shot and knock you out. But surprisingly, the IS2 didn't take a shot. But the JPZ is over on the left still, that he's able to take a shot on. He did mark the IS2, which is good for him. At least get your players to be able to be aware of him. JPZ right there, beautiful, takes a shot. Now, he ran, it looks like he had a heat round, an HE, and took those shots, and I think that's why he wasn't able to do much damage to, yeah, that's the heat FS. He didn't take enough heat FS, honestly. That's honestly my main thing. That's one of the only things I take other than the HE. But unfortunately for him, it looks like he wasn't able to do anything with that, just the armor piercing round. um, Definitely heat FS is the your best bet for this tank, the T92. um, it looks like he's gone. I mean, nope, he's coming back after he Tech 1. This is a big boy, and he's got the 2,000-pound bomb, so hopefully we'll see some cast action. But with the heat FS on the T92, you got to know where to shoot. You got to know where the ammunition is. If you can hit the ammunition, then you can kill any tank basically that's available. Unfortunately for him, though, it does look like they lost the match because they weren't able to recap Bravo and Charlie. So, what did you guys learn? Did you learn anything? What I've seen that can be improved is know your rounds. Take a little bit more of the heat FS, not so much of the HE and the other armor piercing, just the regular armor piercing. Um, but also know where the ammunition is, especially for the Tiger and the IS2s. You could have cooked both of them a little bit quicker, a little bit faster to be able to help out your teammates a little bit easier. Good job on the M50. I mean, again, it's fortunate that you only got the 6 shots, and it's kind of you shoot them off one after another, and you kind of not waste them, but because you kind of take those erratic shots. I do that as well. So, but know where the ammunition is. Take some more heat FS. Those are gonna do you wonders. and help you out a lot more. Like and comment your tips and suggestions. Subscribe if you want to see more spectating videos. If you want me to spectate your video, send your username and the session ID for the replay you want me to spectate. Otherwise, I will spectate a random video. Have a good one.